大家好啊，又係我 Miss Chan，今日將會同大家分享一篇佳作，就係關於 An Unusual Neighbour 嘅。喺呢一篇嘅作文入邊，我哋揾到好多值得學習嘅地方。如果你哋未訂閱我嘅頻道嘅話，記得訂閱啦。我嘅頻道係關於中小學英語同埋生活英語嘅。首先，我哋睇下呢一篇嘅作文先啦。Jane was my new neighbor. Ever since she moved in, I was living the most chaotic and noisy life, as this unusually peculiar fellow kept singing deafening music and dancing on the streets. As sneaky as a fox, she always keeps peeping in my window in the middle of the night. Was she like a spy? She wore weird pajamas, so I want other neighbors to stay away from her. I had made absolute sure I often kept a distance from her, until one day I was casually trotting to the supermarket to pick my groceries, and I caught a glimpse of Jane buying drugs with a stench of overpowering poison. I immediately froze, paralyzed with fear. As if she had read my mind, she explained, "Buddy, these are just medicines for my unwell mother with the money I earned dancing the streets. She'll be dancing on the streets." I know it's embarrassing, but it's okay. I shook my head undoubtedly and continued my shopping. Not long after, my mother decided to visit Jane. I was very disgusted and reluctant at first. We knocked at the door continuously, and a faint voice came sniffing. "Come in." Slow like a snail, we entered and caught sight of Jane weeping by her pale-faced mother, sobbing uncontrollably. Both of us had our mouths wide open at the mind-shocking scene. So it was true. Jane sacrificed so much for her mother and was emotionally wounded. It struck my heart, and I planned to support them. As swift as a hare, we dashed home and brought a massive sack of nutritious fruits and a pot of hot soup with colorful flavors. Their faces lit up abruptly and couldn't show how blissful and grateful they were. After this incident, I turned into a new leaf and began showing more empathy and kindness to Jane and her family. We even became best friends. The moral is, you will never understand how other people feel until you have walked into their shoes. 首先第一樣嘢，佢用咗好多嘅名語句，例如 as sneaky as a fox。as sneaky as a fox 係形容一啲鬼鼠嘅行為。She always kept peeping in my window， 裝入去我個窗入邊。Slow like a snail， 形容蝸牛咁慢。We entered and caught sight of something。Caught sight of 係指望到一啲嘢，好快咁樣見到一啲嘢。As swift as a hare， 呢一個係形容一啲快速嘅動作。We dashed home and brought a massive sack of nutritious fruits。我哋衝返去屋企，同埋帶咗一大堆嘅有營養嘅水果。作文嘅時候，不妨用下一啲名語句。例如呢一啲去開始你嘅句式，咁你個句式就唔會咁單調啦。For example, as fast as lightning， 好似閃電咁快速。As fast as a horse， 等等。第二樣，佢係用咗好多嘅 adverbs， 例如 unusually。 第二，佢係用咗好多嘅 adverbs 嘅。For example, unusually 不平常地 ，unusually peculiar，shook my head undoubtedly 無可置疑地 ，casually trotting to 隨便咁樣匆匆忙忙急走 ，trotting to 咧即係好匆忙咁去一個地方。Sobbing uncontrollably 係指不能控制，而 continuously 係指不停地。第三，呢一篇文章佢有好多感受嘅描述嘅，例如 scared，I immediately froze and my legs were like jelly。佢係形容佢嘅動作，隻腳變到好似 jelly 咁樣唔喐得，動彈不得嘅，同埋佢成個人咧係僵硬咗嘅。第二句 faces light up abruptly， 突然間變得好開心 ，faces light up。Both of us had our mouths wide open at the mind-shocking scene。佢係形容佢震驚嘅心情嘅，所以就擘大個口啦。It struck my heart， 打動咗我嘅心靈。Struck my heart。佢仲形容一啲喊聲。A faint voice came sniffing。A faint voice 係微弱嘅聲音 ，sniffing 係指係咁好似擤鼻涕咁嘅聲。Sobbing uncontrollably 係不由自主咁樣不斷咁樣細聲嘅哭泣聲。第四樣咧就係佢用咗好多唔同嘅 sentence patterns，例如 as if she had read my mind，as if she had read my mind。佢好似知道我諗乜嘢咁。As sneaky as a fox 用咗 simile。Not long after 過咗冇幾耐。Ever since she moved in 自從佢搬入嚟之後。After this incident 經過咗呢件事件之後。第五樣就係佢用咗好多嘅形容詞，例如 blissful、sorrowful、pale-faced、massive、deafening music。deafening 係指刺耳的 ，chaotic 好混亂嘅 ，peculiar very strange。我哋會見到好多 adjectives 呢個啦 ，chaotic、noisy、deafening music。sneaky 啦，weird 啦。最後佢亦都寫咗一個教訓，或者係從呢件事件學到嘅嘢。For example, you will never understand how other people feel until you have walked into their shoes。咁你會見到佢個結尾係非常之完整嘅。The moral is you will never understand how other people feel until you have walked into their shoes。佢亦都加咗佢一啲個人嘅諗法或者個人嘅改變。After this incident, I turned into a new leaf and began showing more empathy and kindness to Jane and her family。佢亦都可以咁樣寫 ：You can never judge a book by its cover。睇嘢唔可以睇表面嘅。希望今集嘅分享係對大家有幫助啦。如果你覺得今集係有學到嘢嘅話，請你哋 like、share 同埋 subscribe 我嘅 YouTube channel 啦。拜拜。